what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What is up, you guys? Hold on one second. All right. Our declaration on this particular broadcast is going to be, don't freak out. This is a quick word for some of you guys that will be catching this. I had not planned to go live again, but I got this word and I wanted to release it. Again, our declaration is don't freak out. And the word that I hear to tell some of y'all, hey, Miss Jennifer, how you doing this morning? As you can tell, I'm feeling a lot better. But our declaration on this morning is don't freak out. I don't know who needs to hear this or why God wanted me to give this particular message to you guys, but I hear to tell those of you guys that are catching this, don't freak out by how things look. I'm going to say it again. Don't freak out by how things look in this hour. And not even don't freak out by how things look in this hour. Don't freak out as God begins to reroute us in this hour. The things that God is doing like this season of our life, especially in the month of September, it's kind of like, for some of these things that we're believing God for, we have our own mindsets or our own thoughts as to how things are going to happen. But I heard God this morning say, don't freak out when I don't do it the way that you expected me to do it. I'm going to say this again. Don't freak out when he doesn't do it the way that you expect him to do it. I don't know who needs to hear that, but do not freak out when God doesn't do it the way that you thought he was going to do it. The route, the end goal is still the same, but the route is different. I'm going to say that again. Come on. Blessings to you. The end goal is still the same, but the route is different. I'm going to say that again. The end goal of what God is doing in your life in this season is still the same, but the route may look different than what you expected. I'm going to say that one more time. The end goal is the same. The blessing of what he promised you, it is set in stone. But the way that God is going to do it, it may look like a route that you did not calculate, a route that you simply did not expect. I don't know who this is for, but God says don't freak out when he does it a different way. Don't freak out because the end goal is still the same. And here's the thing, this happened with the children of Israel, right? Hey, Natasha, this happened with the children of Israel, right? God had given them a promise. He had told them what the end goal was going to be, right? But they had their mind made up as to how God was going to do it. They knew exactly what route they wanted God to take them down. And the moment that God didn't take them the same route, they became bitter. They became ungrateful. They started to operate in disobedience, right? And we all know that they hindered getting what God had for them. And it wasn't that his promise of what he promised them changed. It was that the route that he wanted to take them looked totally different than what they expected. Again, I do not know who this word is for, but the Lord says, do not freak out in this season by what it looks like, by what your emotions tell you. Don't even freak out when he does it a different way, because in this season, what God is saying is the end result is the same. I need somebody to talk back to me. The end result is the same, but the route is 9 times out of 10 going to be different. So all in all, what he's saying is trust him. Trust him even if the route looks different. Trust him even if your circumstances still say the opposite. Trust him no matter what. And keep your composure. I hear to tell somebody that keep your composure. There's somebody watching me that just yesterday, it was one of the most emotional days that you've had in a minute. It's like it was one of those days where it just felt like things just kept happening, right? But the Lord says to tell you on today, be sure that you keep your composure. I need somebody to type that phrase in. Keep your composure. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, keep your composure. Because God is still in control and God is still moving. And that is the word. Do not freak out. I felt the strong urge to get on here and tell somebody, don't freak out by how it looks like. Don't freak out. Come on, if the route is changing, don't freak out if he's reroute. Do not freak out but keep your composure, because in keeping your composure, not only will you be able to hear God clearly, but you will be able to pinpoint exactly the route that he is taking you in this hour. And that is the word on this morning. Listen, there are some of y'all that need to sow seed into this word. You let God lead you. I don't have anything to do with whether or not you sow, whether or not you don't sow. But if you know that this was your word, I want to encourage you to sow. And the seed title is Keep Your Composure. Or you can make it personal. Keep my composure. And so that is it, y'all. I love y'all. I am rooting for you. And so until next time, y'all, peace.